US basketball star Brittney Griner transferred to Russian penal colony. The Olympic gold medalist was sentenced to 9 years in a penal colony on drug charges, which the White House calls wrongful. US basketball star Brittney Griner was transferred last week from a detention center outside the Russian capital and is on her way to a penal colony, her legal team said on Wednesday. The two-time Olympic gold medalist was arrested on 17 February, a week before Russia sent troops into Ukraine, at a Moscow airport with vape cartridges containing cannabis oil, which is banned in Russia. The White House has called her detention wrongful. She was sentenced on 4 August to 9 years in a penal colony on charges of possessing and smuggling drugs. Early on Wednesday, White House Press Secretary Karen Jean-Pierre issued a statement saying, "Every minute that Brittney Griner must endure wrongful detention in Russia is a minute too long," and added that the Biden administration continues to work tirelessly to secure her release. Griner had pleaded guilty but said she had made an honest mistake and had not meant to break the law. She was visited by US officials earlier this month, after her appeal against her sentence was denied. Neither Griner's exact whereabouts nor her final destination were known, the legal team said in a statement. Adding that in line with Russian procedures, her attorneys as well as the US Embassy should be notified upon her arrival at her destination. The notification would take up to 2 weeks to be received. Jean-Pierre added that US President Joe Biden has directed his administration to prevail on her Russian captors to improve her treatment and the conditions she may be forced to endure in a penal colony. The statement did not give any details about Griner's whereabouts. The Biden administration in late July proposed a deal for a prisoner swap with Russia to secure her release, as well as that of former US Marine Paul Whelan, by the Russians. But Moscow has yet to respond positively to the offer, despite a lack of good faith negotiation forward with the Russians through all available channels. The US government has continued to follow up on that offer and propose alternative potential ways secure Griner's release. "Our primary concern continues to be BG's health and well-being," Jean-Pierre said. The souring of ties between Russia and the West has complicated the talks too, Griner's agent, Lindsay Colas, said in a separate statement, referring to the player by her initials. "As we work through this very difficult phase of not knowing exactly where BG is or how she is doing, we ask for the public's support in continuing to write letters and express their love and care for," Colas said. She said Griner's team remained in close contact with the US government as well as the Richardson Center, named after former US diplomat and New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. Security advisor Jake Sullivan, in an earlier statement, who has privately worked to secure the release of American detainees abroad. Biden's national described Griner's conditions as intolerable, and the trial she had to go through as another sham judicial proceeding. Whelan was convicted by Russia of spying and jailed for 16 years in his release.